We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Lightning and the Thunder. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Travis Blondie gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Now at the plate, Timmy Hinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Timmy Hinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
To the plate now, Seth Roberts. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Hinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Stepping in, Mo Cole. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Franchise will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Will Sweeney, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Saul Worthing. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Hinkle is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Into the box now, Adrian Esparza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Franchise. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Full count.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Hayes. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Valido. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Blondie originally hails from Kansas. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jason Hazel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Natty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Marty Riggs. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Ryan Nichols. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. Franchise is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. The Lightning are out in front here, 1-0. So coming to the plate, Corey Esparza. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box now, Milton Otto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in the hitters meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Blake Hamby. Fouled away. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sweeney has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Stepping into the box, Tiny Ryan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ryan Hinkle. Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him.
And that is off the first base bag. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Standing in now, Will Sweeney. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
At the plate, Timmy Hinson. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, and it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Seth Roberts. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and chopped up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Travis Blondie, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Travis Blondie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. Settling in now, Saul Worthing. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Adrian Esparza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Mo Cole. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped up, Blondie moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 10.
At the plate, A.J. Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backward skate.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Hayes is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hazel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Scott Franchise. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Nichols is after it. Throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping in, Mike Hayes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Corey Esparza. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I had to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Cole ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Lightning on top 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 17.
Ready now, Ryan Nichols. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Franchise is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now batting, Ryan Hinkle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Milton Otto. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
To the plate now, Blake Hamby, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two. Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, Tiny Ryan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. Sweeney is there, and he'll bring this one in. So here now is the pitcher, Travis Blondie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So now to the plate, Saul Worthing, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Smoke toward third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in once again, Adrian Esparza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So one run here on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Will Sweeney. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Here comes the first pitch.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Outside 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Timmy Henson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops it up. Esparza waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Seth Roberts. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. One and one. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Scott Franchise.
Scott Franchise.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2. Yep.
Liner in there for a base hit. In now, Mike Hayes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him floating. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Corey Esparza.
Corey Esparza.
He's set and the pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Skied into straightaway right. Hinkle is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Milton Otto, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 54.
Stepping up now, Blake Hamby. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And not in time as the second run scores.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Doc Huntley gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Doc Huntley.
Into the box now, Tiny Ryan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Hinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Thunder lead this one 3-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Mo Cole.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look. At
the plate, A.J. Valido. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Into the box now, Jason Easel. Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 1-0. Swing and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Digging in, Marty Riggs. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Freezes him. Strikeout looking.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Michael Lopez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Lopez.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 287 the average coming in. 10 home runs and 47 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Saul Worthing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adrian Esparza will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
One out and a runner on second base. Ball three.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Standing in, Scott Franchise. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with the 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Walls has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Ryan Nichols. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Ryan Hinkle. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Off speed pitch just missed inside. Walls A right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Three and two now. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Will, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Parker Floyd will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that misses inside 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Strike 2 up in the zone.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Timmy Hinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orlando Reyes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Hayes. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hinkle is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Corey Esparza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
prior to the first pitch. He'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Milton Otto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Now to the plate, Blake Hamby. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Rodney Lewis answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
To the plate now, Tiny Ryan. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ryan Cannon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ryan Cannon.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 17 home runs, and he's driven in 45. The 1-0 home. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2 misses. Ball two. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. John Lawton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Seth Roberts. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lawton, a native of Tennessee, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a line drive, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
So now to the plate, Mo Cole. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball one, well below the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, A.J. Valido. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early. followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jason Easel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Thunder have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Tennessee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Travis Blondie earns his 8th victory of the season, so that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Arrows and the Cobras. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. David Lund, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So coming to the plate, Adam Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Here now the 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The next 3-2. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, Alton Kramer.
At the plate, Alton Kramer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
That is third. The right fielder, Chet Tierney.
At the plate now, Chet Tierney. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Kramer leads off first with one away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 strike.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Tug Lawler, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
So stepping in, Jonathan Adkins, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the second baseman, Suarez.
In now, Glenn Suarez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Popped him up. Kramer is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Mark Lacy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Muhammad Butts, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Antonio Nunez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And that's the second out. So digging in now, Caleb Grabo looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seven, the catcher, Robinson.
Digging in, Robinson Schwabenland, man at first after the 2-out walk. He waits, now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Paul Taylor. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Paul Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes a cold strike 1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
1 strike, count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 one more time. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So striding in, Sean McKee. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
McKee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Brad Benton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Three and 0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in now, Michael Wright. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First offering on its way.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Kevin Nagy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses again, ball 3.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good battle. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box, David Lund. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And there's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Atkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Tierney is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Mississippi is out in front 1-0. Stepping in, Devin Myers comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
The pitcher, Tug Lawler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. After the walk, a quick check on first, and the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And the pitch on 2-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the bunt stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Striding in once again, Adam Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The first base.
Now at the plate, Alton Kramer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Glenn Suarez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. Ball two now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Here's the 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Number 7.
Into the box now, Mark Lacy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
One strike.
Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Nunez into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Paul Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here it comes. No balls on the strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Sean McKee would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chet Tierney. First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Muhammad Butts. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. One and two.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Antonio Nunez. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Grounded weakly to the left. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Grabo. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Striding into the box, Robinson Schwabenland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Devin Myers. Popped him up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mexico City leads this one 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Sean McKee.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now
stepping into the box, Brad Benton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Michael Wright, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tug Lawler.
For the Arrows, the pitcher, Tug Lawler.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball back upstairs.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. And he pops it up. In comes the left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
To the plate now, Adam Turner. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jeremy Kilpatrick comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, Alton Kramer, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? Yeah. The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Ready once again, Chet Tierney.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Three 3-0 pitch on its way. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mohamed Butts, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the belt, the pitch, and this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Kilpatrick, originally from Mississippi. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Nagy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeremy Kilpatrick.
Greg English will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Greg English.
Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The average coming in 257, 7 homers and 30 RBIs. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Adkins. He flew out in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses ball 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Settling in now, Glenn Suarez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Popped him up. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Michael Jordan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Michael Jordan.
At the plate, Antonio Nunez.
Leading off for Mexico City, the shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Caleb Grabo. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 10 home runs and 47 RBIs. Now the 1-0. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Robinson Schwabenland will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Atkins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Mark Lacey will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Ground ball foul down the left side. He'll try it again. 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Taylor, who comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now in the box, Sean McKee. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Set to deliver the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ed Robinson is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Devin Mize.
Devin Mize.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1 home. Scooped up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 30.
Digging in and looking for more, Tug Lawler. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Pops this one up. Taylor has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2.
Now batting. The left field.
Stepping in, Adam Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
With a traditional 7-inning stretch.
Robert Olson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Brad Benton.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Michael Wright. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Olson has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty D, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Now batting, Kevin Nagy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tim Lee will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Richard Wise is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready now, Alton Kramer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned him around.
Standing in now, Chet Tierney, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Mohammed Butts. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in. Comes set and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop. Antonio.
Stepping into the box, Antonio Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and 1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Plate now, Caleb Grabo. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Gunter enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. To the plate now, Robinson Schwabenland. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Three and 0 now. pitch on the way.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Devin Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Slider laid off for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wise is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Mexico City is out in front here, 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Yeager will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andrew Zavala will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 55, Andrew Zavala.
Standing in, Richard Wise, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Yeager has over 40 innings on his line so far and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count now, a ball and a strike. And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Adkins. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 2-0.
Hey. That's ball 3.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Ready for another shot now, Glenn Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Mark Lacey in the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. Count still at 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Tim McKee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Andrew Zavala. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And the pitch. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Turner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The first baseman, number 12, Alton Kramer.
So now to the plate, Alton Kramer. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Runner at second here with one man out. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chet Tierney. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as this side is retired. Christopher Meadows is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Striding in to start the ninth, Paul Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in now, Sean McKee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. There's one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping up now, Brad Benton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, as the Arrows have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Arrows took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tug Lawler earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. David Lund was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.